We finally got the body cam footage of the Paul Pelosi situation.
Yeah.
Anything to it, you think? It looked like it sort of backed up everything they said. Didn't look nefarious at all. Neither of them were in their underwear. Well, Paul Pelosi was scantily clad, I guess.
Had his shirt on with his underwear.
Right.
But he was home sleeping in the middle of the night.
But DePape did not have his underwear on.
No.
He probably had underwear, but it was underclothing.
That's a good distinction.
We don't know that, though.
Yeah, we don't know that.
We don't know that.
He could have been going commando. I don't know. I don't want to know, frankly. We didn't see it, though, so that's good. And then when they opened up the door, do we actually have the footage of that? No?
Yeah.
Yes?
We do.
When they opened up the door, well, take a look and see what you think.
How you doing?
Okay, so they're pulling up.
What's going on, man?
Everything's good.
Everything's good.
Hi. Drop the hammer.
Hi. He looks really scared.
Hey.
So Paul,
What's going on right
I'm not getting an answer.
okay,
I know.
there it is. I mean, it's weird, but it.
Can we go back to the opening of the door, Kayla?
Yeah, let's do that.
Because and just pause it right here. Pause it right. Hang on, a little bit more to the. Pause it right there. See how he's got something in his left hand. Paul does.
He's got his glass of water.
Is that a glass of water?
His drink.
His drink. Okay.
Okay.
Interesting that you would have a drink.
But they're clearly fighting over the hammer right here.
Okay. Now stop it. Okay, now go back to the door opening, Kayla. Because I'm with you, Pat. Your initial response. It doesn't seem like anything nefarious. I do have some questions, though. I would like to know how the door opens if his hands are full. And I'm not insinuating there's a third person, as some people on the internet are. I'm just trying to figure out how the door opened. That's pretty.
That is weird. I don't know.
If you got your hand on the hammer and a hand holding a cup. Oh gosh, I don't want to see that again.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, it just swung open, right? I mean, when they opened it, they swung it open.
I
don't
guess, but both of them had something in their hands.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of.
Right? DePape and Paul Pelosi were fighting over the hammer, and it looks like he opened it with his right hand.
Now, it could be that the handle on the door, which I should probably replace since, my dog always opens it, it's kind of long, so you could just kind of hit it real quick like
Push
that.
it down.
Yeah. So maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
Maybe. But I don't think there's anything there, really, to sink your teeth
And
into.
we have the back door. Can we play that video, please?
Okay.
We've got that of where DePape is using the hammer. And a lot of people were like, how's the glass broken on the outside? Well, obviously he's pulling the hammer back through.
That's some great glass they've got there, I'll tell you that, though. Because he beats the crap out of that glass before it breaks. Tries to get in the door, can't, starts banging on it.
Yeah, it's an effort.
I mean, it's a big time
effort to get that broken.
Boy, you think security might have heard that if there was
That's
any
the whole
around?
thing. What are we doing with security?
Okay, now before we get into the whole security thing, can we just, and there's the glass flying up in the shot there. You see, okay, now go back. No, not yet. Hold on. Just, you see how he set his stuff down on the video?
Yeah.
On the video
both
there?
his bags
and maybe
there.
it's just a case of, it's just a nighttime and I can't get my bearings here. But it looks like it's flat there. You see what I'm saying? Again, I think it's just a night and day thing. But then the overhead during the day shot, it shows steps. And a lot of people are pointing out, hey, where are the steps? So there is a substantial amount of people who are not satisfied with this official story.
Yeah, you're going to have that every time.
Yeah.
You're just going to have that all the time now.
But the steps, right? So the steps don't show up on the go back to the video now. It looks like it just goes out
all right. I see
straight
what you're
out,
saying.
you see?
Yep.
And the way he walks
it is
up
curious.
to it. The way he walks up to it when he comes up to it that is curious.
Okay, so
very strange.
And the footage, by the way, the camera, and I don't.
But
think
he's stepping up there, right? It looks like he's stepping up there. Yeah, he is.
Okay, so is that down on the ground then, beyond the 3 steps then? Okay. The camera time, the times on the camera, I don't think are a big deal, but they are off from the police.
But the whole they were at a gay bar and came home together.
Right.
No, I don't think so. There seems to be no evidence of that whatsoever. And so, it also doesn't look like anything nefarious happened. It looks like it took place We
Well, they
couldn't
said it.
imagine how it took place like that, but now we see it.
And I don't know if you want to sit through the 911 call. How long is that video, gentlemen? What I don't know. Clips 3 minutes long. I think that really kind of seals the deal that Paul Pelosi, he didn't.
Was telling the truth?
Yeah, he didn't. I mean, because remember, the way it was originally written up was that it sounded like he wasn't the one that was quoted or something backwards on the story early on. But, I mean, it's compelling audio if you want to take a listen to this. The initial,
Well, I'm more concerned about, there's nothing there really with 9/11 call either, is there? It just kind of backs up what was said. Is there any surprise there?
Right.
Yeah.
There's no surprises, right?
No, I would say that when you have someone, I'm going to imagine someone in your house, maybe you don't want to say certain things, and that's where the dispatcher is trained to pick up on those clues and therefore sent the police.
Yep. And he says, DePape says he knew the police were coming, but he wasn't going to surrender because the founding fathers didn't surrender and all that kind of garbage.
Right.
Dude, you're not a founding father. Okay, this is not what they did, and it is not what you should be doing. In fact, it hurts us more than anything else you could possibly do.
This guy's just crazy.
He's nuts.
Oh, yeah. He's just out of his mind.
Absolutely nuts.
And there's a report that he called a TV station in San Francisco.
Yeah.
And went off on his, big rant again.
Yeah, what he said was, you're welcome, America, for what he did. Yeah, nobody's thanking you, douche.
No one.
Nobody's
No one
thanking
is
you for
thanking
this. He said, freedom and liberty isn't dying. It's being killed systematically and deliberately. The people killing it have names and addresses. So I got their names and addresses so I could pay them a little visit, have a heart-to-heart chat about their bad behavior. No, we don't need this. We don't need that. Really bad. I mean, really. Dude, please, get some help. He's going to be doing time now. It's a little late for getting the help. But he also said that he messed up quite badly. He should have gotten more of them. I'm looking for that exact quote, but can't find it. So he's nuts. He's just nuts. And I guess he knew he was going to get punished for doing this.
Why would they wait so long to release something that
don't know
would appear to make the case of the Pelosi's?
Yeah, it's weird. So maybe so that conspiracy theories would crop up, and then they could slap them down and say, "See,
possible."
Could be doing
it takes a while to generate believable CGI. Am I right? No, but now you can see why DePape's attorney didn't want his video released.
Yeah, it looks really bad for him.
Yeah, let's go ahead and keep that one.
He definitely he took a huge swing and hit him in the head with a hammer.
When you see Paul laying there, that's if I don't necessarily want to see that now, and I'm not related to Paul. I can understand why maybe the family members didn't want to see their dad or their husband getting clubbed like that and laying on the floor.
He's a sturdy 82-year-old man,
doubt.
I'll tell you that. Not a lot. I mean, there's a lot of people who wouldn't have survived that. Jeez, that was ugly. But the other thing is, the one, sort of, kind of the controversial part of this is where was security?
Boy, no kidding.
This is the Speaker of the House where they live, and you're not. I mean, even though the Speaker's not there, you still protect the House, right?
Supposed to, right?
They
were supposed to have security.
Should have security on hand. I mean, Glenn Beck has security on hand. The Speaker of the House doesn't.
That guy was able to walk up to the house. That one video of him breaking in is
it's incredible.
5, 6, 7 minutes?
Yeah, he's beating the crap out of it.
Walking around the house.
There's nobody there. Nobody's there. If they're there, they're sound asleep and they're not paying attention to anything. I don't know if they've got like a, sometimes you have an extra little house, like a guest house where the security would stay. I don't know if that's the case and they're just not monitoring things.
I don't think so. I think they said that, but I think they had said that they had security in vehicles. They were supposed to anyway.
That were
24/7.
there?
Supposed to.
Yeah, they didn't. I don't think. Somebody should have been there long before that. Yeah, really. I mean, bad security.
Yeah.
If they did have security, at
And
all.
they had the Capitol Police security, right? They had the cameras
Yes,
where the
in
guy
Washington.
where the guy was off smoking a cigarette, going on a break.
And you didn't call somebody quicker,
Right.
than this? I mean, obviously they weren't paying attention. Just not paying attention, which is
I mean, that's a big problem.
great. It is a
That's
big
a problem. That's a problem.
Yeah, I don't care if we agree with Nancy Pelosi or not. She needs security.
What's the security like right now at Kevin McCarthy's house, I wonder?
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
better work on that.
Yeah,
Bill.
they better. They better, because this goes both ways. And they'll act like, oh, this is only a right-wing nut job thing. How about the big shooting at the Republicans' baseball practice? How about that?
I mean,
Where they tried to kill about 1/10 of the Republicans in office.
okay, so this was supposed to be a big right wing MAGA beating of the Pelosi's, right? I mean,
Yeah.
where the guy lived, he had a
don't
pride
forget that.
flag and a BLM flag. And
Yep.
that
Yeah,
doesn't
that's right.
scream MAGA.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Yeah, he screamed MAGA in some of the interviews and things, but I mean, he sounded like just a right wing lunatic. But you're right. He had all the signs of, being at least friendly toward BLM, which not a lot of conservatives necessarily are, since they're a Marxist organization. That
Really?
tends to put you off the BLM a little bit. Yeah, just a bit.
Tends to put you off.
Yeah, puts me off a little
Well
bit.
said.